The poem Wind has been composed by Subramania Bharati and translated from Tamil by A.K. Ramanujan. Wind is a part of nature. It is the most important part of the nature. In this poem, the poet is talking to the wind. The poet is addressing the wind and asks her to come softly, to blow softly. He requests the wind not to blow strongly. Sometimes wind blows strongly and causes a lot of destruction. How can we make friends with it? Now I am reciting the poem. Wind, come softly. Don't break the shutters of the windows. Don't scatter the papers. Don't throw down the books on the shelf. There, look what you did. You threw them. You tore the pages of the books. You brought rain again. You are very clever at poking fun at weaklings. So in the first stanza, the poet requests the wind to blow softly. He talks to the wind. He requests the wind not to break the shutters of the windows, not to scatter the papers, not to spread the things here and there. Don't throw down the books on the shelves. The poet says that wind, you should not throw down the books from the shelf. When you come strongly, you always throw down the books, you always scatter the papers here and there, and you break the shutters of the windows. But you should not do all these things. There, look what you did. You threw them all down. See what you have done. You have thrown down everything. You have torn the pages of the books. You have brought rain again. You are very clever at poking fun at weaklings. Poking fun means making fun. You are laughing at the weak things. The poet says that wind, you are extremely clever. You are not a simple or docile. Actually, poet is personifying the wind. The poetic device of personification has been used there. The poet says wind is not a docile person. It is clever at making fun of weak persons and weak things. So what should we do? If the wind is clever, we should be strong. We should not be weak. Not only wind, but we may see that everybody makes fun of the weak persons and weak things. So we should be strong. Frail crumbling houses, crumbling doors, crumbling rafters, crumbling wood, crumbling bodies, crumbling lips, crumbling hearts, the wind god winnows and crushes them all. Now the poet says, frail means weak, crumbling means falling, breaking down houses. The things which are weak and which are about to fall, about to break down. Crumbling houses, crumbling, falling houses, breaking doors, breaking rafter means beams that help the house to stand up. So rafters, crumbling wood, crumbling forest, weak plants, weak falling, human bodies and weak and falling, breaking lives, crumbling hearts, falling hearts of people. The persons who are weak in mind and body, and the houses which are weak, which are not strong, the plants and trees which are not strong, which are weak, everything which is weak, everything that is weak will be crushed, will be fallen down by the wind. The wind has been compared to God. The wind God winnows and crushes them all. Wind God separates everyone and crushes them all, makes it fall down. Wind God destroys it. Crushes means destroys them all. So now the word winnows is used here. Winnowing is a process in which wheat is separated from the chaff. Wheat को chaff से separate किया जाता है. So wind God separates strong people from weak people. Wind God destroys weak people and it cannot do anything of the strong people. So there is no effect of wind, strong wind, storms or tempest on the strong people. Now I am telling you, strong wind has been compared to the adversities and challenges of life. Strong wind means adversities, challenges, difficulties which come in our way. So we should be strongly face all of them. We should be strong in our mind and body. Physically and mentally we should be so much strong that we may face all the adversities and challenges of life. He won't do what you tell him. Come, let us build a strong home. Let us join the doors firmly. Practice to firm the body. Make the heart steadfast. Do this and the wind will be friends with us. Now the poet says, he won't do what you tell him. Wind is free to do anything. He will work according to her wish, according to his wish. The wind God will do according to his wish. He will not do what you instruct him to do. So you have to be. So we have to be strong from inside. We ourselves have to be strong enough to make strong houses and join the doors of the houses firmly means strongly. Not only we should make strong houses, but also we should join the doors of the houses strongly. Practice to form the body, make the heart steadfast. We have to make our bodies strong and hearts also very, very strong. So physically and mentally we should be strong. Do this and the wind will be friends with us. So if we become strong, then wind will be our friend. There will be no problem of adjustment. So the last 4 lines are very important. The wind blows out weak fires. He makes strong fires roar and flourish. Now the poet says that the wind always put a bad impact on the weak ones. We persons are compared to the fires. The wind blows out, wind extinguishes, puts off weak fires. Suppose the fire is weak, it would be extinguished by the wind. And suppose the fire is strong, it will roar and flourish, it will grow much more than ever. So if we are weak, we will be crushed, we will be destroyed by the adversities, we will be destroyed by the problems and difficulties. And if we are strong, we will learn how to stand up among the difficulties, and we will again stand up to face those challenges and become more strong. So his friendship is good, we praise him every day. So we must be strong enough to face the challenges and make friendship with the adversities of life and to learn from those adversities. So we praise him every day. So we must always accept and welcome the problems, difficult times, and try to know the solutions of them by being strong from our body and mind.